2010, Sunday. My mom told me, let's visit the market as my school was holiday. That day, she even promised me to give me a treat of whatever I would like to eat. To which I said yes without thinking for a second. Then my mom made a list of some groceries and the other things for the week. That evening, we called an auto rickshaw and went to the market. It was so much crowd as it was Sunday. I enjoyed walking through the market. We went to 4 5 shops for different requirements, and in one of the shop the owner of the shop gave me a chocolate for free. I thanked him, and from there we went to my favorite hotel. After eating, we called another auto rickshaw and came back home. The story is very simple, but I bet you this was everyone's story, including me. Beautiful day, meeting different people, talking with them, enjoying the auto ride. It was really a very beautiful time back then. Then something just happened. The time changed. People's way of thinking changed. Technology developed. And today we are in the phase of life where everything is done with just one click. You don't need to go out for small things. Everything is at our doorstep. From food to groceries, from medicals to health checkups, from dress to your favorite gadgets. Just order and it's done. Development is good, but what if I tell you that this technology is actually crushing the Indian markets and its economy without even letting us know? The movement which was started to evolve and help the mankind is actually destroying the mankind. Slowly, without knowing, these technologies are trapping us in a very dangerous loop which has no end. India, the fastest developing country, the country which has become the fourth largest economy in the world by surpassing Japan. It took India only 3 decades to reach the $4 trillion of economy. In the race to become the fourth largest economy in the world, there is another race that is going inside the country. The race of earning money, the race to become wealthiest in shortest period of time, the race which is loved by many of us, the race which was started as a revolution and known for its problem solving capabilities, the race which is in the limelight of every angel investors and big fund houses. The revolution is known as startup, the sector which is estimated to contribute around $1 trillion till the end of 2030. But as startups are trying to become rich and unicorn businesses, they are designing a trap for people so that they get engaged in their loop. The sector which was started as a problem solvers are slowly turning into problem creators, and we all are falling in these traps knowingly or unknowingly. So in this video we will break down how these startups are actually shaking the Indian economy and trapping middle class in their traps. In 1970s, the term startup was introduced, which meant companies that were new and coming into existence. Later, in the late 1990s, there was a rise in the growth of internet users. This also led to the growth of dot-com boost. This was the time when companies like Amazon, Google, and eBay came into existence. But in 2000, this chapter took a whole new turn due to the dot-com bubble. The stock market crashed very badly, which wiped out around $5 trillion, putting investors in shock. This crash also forced new entrepreneurs to think smart and make a sustainable business, as they did not want to lose the trust of their customers and investors again. In 2010, the use of smartphones were increasing. Many entrepreneurs took this as an advantage and started building their own startups. And today it's 2025. There are approximately 15 crore startups all around the world, in which India alone has 1.59 lakh startups, which makes India the third largest country which is promoting startups. The startup culture is so much in trend that there are dedicated shows Beyond the Tank, Dragon's Den, and Shark Tank in India. These shows have big unicorn startups and founders who hear the pitch of small startups and give them funds. According to a report, 80 startups get registered every day, which is very shocking. The economy of a country depends on how many top countries operate within the country. It also depends on how much cash is circulating in the country. And yes, as a developing nation, we need many strong and stable businesses to keep a strong economy. But according to reports, 90% of the startups fail in its first 5 years. And when the startups close, investors fear to invest. There is a wastage of funds raised by the fund houses. This affects the economy and directly targets thousands of people who lose their jobs in that company. I have also seen people going to shops asking price of products and comparing it in online and arguing with the shop. See, the shop in which you go and purchase your products has a long process. First, the company manufactures the products and it adds its profits and give it to its agencies. And from there, the agencies add their profit and give it to the wholesaler. And the wholesaler adds his profits and gives it to the retailer. And the retailer adds his profits and sell it to the customers. This process is long. So automatically the price of the product also increases. But in startup, this process is completely different. First, the company manufactures the products. It gives to the startup company and from there it directly goes to the customers. This process doesn't take so long, and as there are no different sellers in between the company and the customer, the price of the products is less online. But have you ever imagined how many people get employment due to this long process? When you buy online, you benefit the company and the startup. But when you buy from a retail shop, you benefit so many people in between. Due to the rise of startup companies, many shops have shut down. This will directly impact the Indian economy, and shutting down of shops will lead to massive job loss and spike in unemployment rate of the country. At the start of the video, I had narrated a story about myself. The story is not just about my life, it has something I need to tell you guys. Back in those days, we used to go to shops for purchase from auto and eat food from outside. This used to be very beneficial for the economy and for us. When I go to market, I give money to auto rickshaw. From there, we went to 4 5 shops from which those shops got customers and profit, and from there we went to hotel, and after that we took auto and came back to home. This act by us made us so many people get employment and food in their houses. The second is I spent a quality time with my mom, meet new people. The shopkeeper who showed sweet gesture by giving a chocolate showed me how to behave socially. The thank you I told to the shopkeeper taught me manners. But when the craze of startup is rising, people now hardly go outside. They just want everything in home, from food to entertainment. These startups have made a trap of freebies, heavy discount, which makes us order things again and again. And there are also apps that give loans like buy now and pay later schemes. This is making people spend in such a way that they are not even tracking their purchases. They are not aware of the consequences that they will face in the future. As time passes, we slowly get stuck in this loop, and then we all will be in a debate. Why people are depressed? We don't spend time with family and friends. We don't go out and meet new people. We have 500 friends on social media, but no one in real life. This will directly impact our behavior, our social skills, our mental health, and when the youth of the nation is not stable, how can we expect the nation to be stable and grow in the future? Every problem has a solution, and we can get the solution only when we decide to act. First things first, start calculating how much you are spending on those apps. Stop unnecessary subscriptions. They look so little, but as days passes by, the money lost will be huge. Start saving yourself and try investing. The company you use as a service, you can invest in it. Hotels, malls, theaters were opened so that you and your family can go outside and spend quality time together. This will also fresh your mood, so stop ordering online every time. Just go out and enjoy your day. When you get salary hike or if your business performs well, don't upgrade your lifestyle immediately. Invest that money. There are so many people who enjoy life and don't think about saving. And when the time of retirement comes, you start to regret as to why I couldn't save money. I know many people who say, I have one life, I will enjoy as if there is no tomorrow. These type of people are the ones to suffer the first, and when they ask for financial help in their retirement phase, people neglect them by saying come tomorrow. I am not against any startup. In fact, I want many startups to turn into unicorns and lead my country. And there are also many good startups that are actually doing very well and solving real problems. I am against the startups who just use investors' money for their own benefit and put innocent people in trouble. There are also many startups which are doing scams targeting people's hard earned money, and people use these apps. They don't go out and complain about their mental health. I have only one question. What is the use of startups when you are engaging the youth in your traps, playing with investors' money, doing layoffs all of a sudden? These things actually affect the society and our economy. Thank you so much guys for watching my video till the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. So that's it for today's video guys. I will meet you with another interesting topic. Till then, take care. Goodbye.